Welcome to Etsy Shop Reviews. This is episode 59. We're going to be taking a look at a print-on-demand Etsy shop submitted by one of the viewers. We're going to see what they did well, what they can improve upon, and do what we can to help them, increase their sales. So let's get started. Real quick reminder, in the description, you'll find a link to my updated 2023 free print-on-demand mini course delivered via email, and you can check out my print-on-demand Facebook group. So the shop today is Sandra Johansson Design. I actually really like the banner. It looks very professional. You've got your social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, whatnot. And it says shop now as the call to action. I mean, you can't click it, but I get it. It's telling people, hey, it's like seeding their brain. Shop, buy. I got what you want. So let's check out your featured items. You have 329 products for sale. Your announcement, okay, it says buy, step 1, 2, post review, 3, receive unique 15% off. I also like that. That's great. And you're running a contest. When you get to 100 sales, you're giving away a freebie. So, hey, that's really good utilization of the announcement. So well done there. Oh, and you're from Sweden. So that's very cool as well. All right, featured items. You've got t-shirts. You've got mugs. This looks really cool, by the way. And you got videos. So when I hover over, we get to see the video there. That's really cool, too. I wonder if you're using kind of a static approach to creating these videos. Like, it looks like the shirt doesn't actually change. Oh, it does. All right. Well, got to eat my words there. That was cool. Do you guys see that? You got videos here for the mug. This one does not have a video, or it just didn't autoplay. All right. That's really cool. So I love that you do nice image mockups. Videos when you hover over. Perfect. As we scroll, now I was going to say, I was looking before I hit record and I noticed some of these designs look like Amazon merch bestsellers. And we know that on Amazon merch, you can, I'm not saying that you did this, but I'm saying that like maybe a bot did, where you can basically pull the full resolution PNGs and somebody may have like bundled them and sold them to you, because I also recognize this design behind me as well from Amazon merch, unless you're the original creator, which I mean, the odds are you're not, you know what I mean? So that's just be careful wherever you're getting your graphics from. Also, some of these, you guys see like this mock-up right here behind me, that looks way bigger than what most fulfillment companies are able to print. Make sure your mock-ups are, accurately reflecting the actual print area on a t-shirt. This one as well, same issue, right? It looks like it's being printed much bigger than I think the actual product is going to be printed if somebody were to buy that from you. So be careful there. You don't want to subvert the customer expectation. Otherwise, you might result in a unhappy customer, bad review, returns, etc. Looks like the magic shirt you've got, 7 people have this in their cart. When you run a sale, it helps hide that. So when other print-on-demand sellers see your shop, it won't be as obvious like what your best sellers are. Although, you can only hide it to a certain extent because they can also see what's selling. So it's, but that's just a quick suggestion. Your designs, though, look really nice. I mean, I did recognize some of them, so I'm not sure if maybe you were just like reposting designs from bundles that maybe you got somewhere. I'm just guessing. But either way, I mean, ultimately, the designs need to be good in order to make sales, and I do think you have good designs. How many products do you have? 329. You only have 34 sales to date, though. And I always wonder between free shipping or hitting them with shipping at checkout. I'd rather hit them with shipping at checkout than somebody see a $28 t-shirt. That's just me personally. I think $28 t-shirt is hard to justify clicking. Like right now we're looking at your shop, but most people are going to see your product in search results next to 50 other products that they can buy, and yours is going to say $29 and everybody else is going to be like $20 or less. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know that the shipping thing's doing you any favors. And you can also price one of your SKUs down and mark it out of stock if you wanted to. That way it'll show the lowest price, even if you want to hit them with the $29 price tag on, when they select most sizes and colors, etc. So what are you selling? The magic shirt seems to be doing really well. Why don't we take a look at this? And this is already a high performing listing. I'm guessing a lot of your sales may have even come from this, but is there a way you can further optimize it? I want to show you guys how in Sales Samurai, you can actually take your listings and it'll generate a grade and suggest how you can improve them. And I was actually looking at Sales Samurai before I hit record. They have a niche calendar as well for anybody that pays to use Sales Samurai. And it actually goes across the United States, the UK, Germany, and they've got some unofficial holidays as well. They're color coded. So I thought that's cool if you guys just need ideas for what to sell in. They have the big holidays, but they also have, the more random ones, the unofficial ones. Anyways, you're going to want to click search in the sidebar and then click single listing. and just paste it right there and hit search. Give it a while. It's going to scrape the data here, and let's see. Okay, so now you can score it against keywords. I don't know what your primary keywords are, but I'm going to venture a guess it's something to do with the word magic, right? Whether we want to say the magic is in you, or most likely it's the word magic, maybe it's mystic or mystic sun, but why don't we start with the word magic and see just how well you have like optimized your listing around this word. Okay, it says A. Okay, you scored an A. That's great. Keywords present in title, perfect. Keywords are present in the first 40 characters of title because you do want to front load your title in general, like with your primary keywords, pretty much on any platform. Descriptions, at least 160 characters. All tags are present. You've got unique tags. You don't have any replicating. Tags not starting with the word gift and less than 5 items in that shop. Okay. So you hear your 13 tags. By the way, I mean, Sales Samurai is really nice for grading listings, also kind of spying on other people's listings, seeing what they did well. Like in this case, I'm looking at Sandra Johansson's listing, but we can do this for any other listings that we're competing with directly in this niche and see what they, in fact, are doing well. So in terms of tags, Celestial shirt gets about 412 Etsy search volume. Occult shirt, 165. Astrology shirt, 104. The Magic is in You, 73. And by the way, you can also just click and it'll adjust the whole table by that column header. So some of these tags, like Mystical Sun shirt, you can probably remove this tag. It's not getting, it doesn't have anything registered for Etsy search volume. It's probably negligible if anybody's searching that at all. It's up to you. It is your product, but it looks like there isn't any data on like the search volume or the click-through rate. So you may perhaps be, able to just replace that with a higher value tag. And again, like I was saying, you can go spy on a competitor's listing, look at their tags, look at the search volume, look at the click-through rate, and see if, I'm almost sure you'd be able to find a better performing tag than that. Also, the magic is in you. I know your 2 tags related to the actual design, the text that says the magic is in you, and then this, I'm assuming that's the Mystic Sun design. They seem to be like the worst performing tags that you have. Like this click-through rate is 0.99%, not 99%, 0.99. So that's not great. So perhaps you could consider replacing the Magic is in You tag and the Mystical Sun tag. I'm not telling you to do it, but this is why you would spend some time actually evaluating your competition. Down here, it brings in the listing images. So again, in this case, it's your listing. We already know what your listing images look like, but if we were trying to look at other people's, that would be something that we could consider doing. This is a nice looking shop though. You got some nice like generic images and whatnot. You got the shipping times prominently displayed. You've got, a care card. You've got the shirt colors. So yeah, I like that. Beyond that, we can also go back to basic search, and let's just say that your primary keywords, how about like mystical shirt? All right, so now instead of looking at a single listing, we can just go to basic search, type in mystical shirt, and see like what your competition's doing. So for mystical shirt, it says the Etsy competition is about 23,000. I wouldn't be too worried because it's going to look at things indexed on primarily mystical. We know there's more than 23,000 shirts, but there may be 23,800 products indexed on the word mystical. So it's not exactly indicative of your direct competition, but this is also a pretty broad set of keywords. So keep that in mind as well. The more long tail you get, the more accurate data you're going to get in terms of like that specific phrase. Obviously though, the higher you rank on more generic keywords, typically the better, right? Because broad keywords tend to get searched more. Google search volume 320 versus Etsy search volume 61. Of course, Google's bigger. Google CPC, by the way, cost per click. If you wanted to run Google ads and sell this on a Shopify store, since it's already a validated idea, not a bad idea, right? Like if you were to go to Shopify, you have no competition. It's just you. So you can increase the price. You can take this price up to like $29.99 if you want. I mean, people clearly like the design. All right. If you do that, 85 cents per click, you can probably turn a profit there. And then the key is to like upsell them on the way out, build your email list, remarket to them based on, the niche. Like I like the idea on Shopify of having a real strict niche shop. Anyways, here are some complementary keywords related to mystical shirt that you could consider adding as tags or integrating into your listing. You know what I mean? We talked about how you could potentially replace 2 tags, mystic shirt, mystical shirts, mystics shirt, Into the Mystic. You can see the Google search volume here. Etsy competition. And some of these with the higher click-through rate as well, like Mystic shirt instead of mystical shirt. Maybe Mystic shirt if you think it's relevant. If not, it's okay. Anything that's kind of fringe relevant though that you think you may be able to get indexed on, because again, sometimes customers search for the wrong thing and you can use that to your benefit. So if you think something like Mystic shirt would be useful, and then also they tag it with the competition score, so that could also, I know it's Google competition, but you can use that as a guide because that typically will translate into something like Etsy. And then also over here on the right hand side, these are the highest performing tags on listings indexed on mystical shirt, which we looked up. So I mean, if your primary tags are, you know, magic shirt or the magic is in you, which I mean, it's tough for me being on the outside looking in. I'm not really sure. Like celestial shirt, that could be it as well. But we can see the highest performing tags right here over my shoulder. And I guess I should move myself because I'm still blocking some of it. Mystical shirt, celestial shirt, witchy shirt, occult shirt, tarot shirt, evil eye shirt, witchy clothing, astrology shirt, good energy shirt, dark academia, aesthetic shirt, spiritual shirt. All right, and there's actually more tags here, so you can actually click through and see other ones as you need them. So anyways, I'm just trying to say, like, this is your best listing. I typically, when a shop is like new to where, you know, you only have 34 sales, even though you have over 300 listings, it's typically good advice to double down, triple down on what's working. Not only is this design good, right? People like it, they're buying it. This design style is good. This niche is good. So you should be uploading more in this space. And if you have Sales Samurai, which I'll link to in the description with a discount code, you can really hone in and even further optimize your bestseller on valuable keywords, valuable tags. Make sure you're structuring your listing in the right way, which, I mean, when we looked up your listing, you scored an A, which is a good, it's indicative of something that you did something right. So that's really good. I think you've got great listing images as well. Careful on the, you know, we talked about some of these mock-ups here. So be careful on those because I don't think they're going to print the way they look in the mock-ups. But beyond that, you are doing a good job. It sucks that you only have 34 sales. I think that may have something to do with your pricing is not lending itself to having a high click-through rate, because remember how you're going to be stacked next to all this competition that also have great designs and great mock-ups, but they're going to be looking like they're priced, whether they are actually priced low or not. They're going to be looking like they're priced much lower than you. So consider that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this Etsy shop review. I hope you found it useful. In the description, I'm going to link you to Sales Samurai, and I'm going to link my full print on demand course, which I just recently relaunched and updated it for 2023. So I hope you'll check that out. There's an Etsy module, but there's a module for design, research, automation, everything under the sun, Amazon, literally everything. So I hope you'll check that out, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.